This is a quick video on some of the changes that went into the Unreal Engine Connector version 201. It's only focused on the USD library dependency changes and new Python scripting capabilities. Previously, the connector shipped with its own version of USD that was not compatible with Epic's USD plugins USD. This meant they couldn't communicate, share utility functions, and the USD Python bindings did not work with the Omniverse connector. Now, in Unreal Engine 5.0 and 5.1, the connector is using the USD libraries from Epic's plugins. This allows the connector to use utility functions like blend shape import, for example, and also to use the USD Python bindings so that you can access a USD stage that resides on Nucleus from within Unreal Engine using Python. Here's an example Python script that will assign a random material from the NVIDIA Omniverse material library to all the meshes in a USD stage. You simply provide the root layer path, or you could also call that the Omniverse URL. I have an example right here, and that's all you need to pass to the script. And then we'll walk through what it does. Is it opens the stage, and then we have a list of materials from the NVIDIA library, and I'll describe how it's really a folder material. We traverse the stage, find all the USD meshes, and just apply a random material to it. And this add MDL material is right here. First, what it does is it gets the stage from the prim. It creates a materials scope, the looks scope, and then it creates a material prim if it doesn't already exist. We don't want multiple copies of the same material prim. There's no need for that. And then this location right here is where these materials are all stored. I'll show you another location. You can also get them from the mount using an Omniverse URL. We create the MDL material right there, and then the shaders created. It's all connected, and then we bind the material to the mesh. Here we are in Unreal. I'll show you in a project. You have your Omniverse folder, which is where we mount our Omniverse servers. And I mentioned those materials. If you go into the NVIDIA materials base folder, you'll see there are some folders. And one of the materials we were applying today was a natural material. And so you can see there's dirt or asphalt. We're using these, and we have thumbnails for these MDL materials. So I'm going to go to a stage that I've created that has no materials in it, but a lot of meshes. We'll call it many mats. I'm going to open this. Now this stage exists on Nucleus as USD. I double-clicked it and opened it, and now I have an Omniverse USD stage actor, and all of the prims, geometry prims, are imported as static meshes. And you can see it's there's no materials there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the output log and actually run this Python script that we wrote. If I look at Visual Studio, I wanted to blow this up for you so you could see. From Unreal Engine, I can run py, and then I give the path to my script, and then the path to my stage, because that's the way the argument was. So there I'm running the command, and I'm going to run it here. And what it did is it ran through, and there was some log there, and it adds all these random materials to the meshes in the stage. It didn't apply one to the floor because the floor is actually a cube and not a USD geom mesh. So you can see there's all these nice materials applied. I wanted to show you that the same stage is open on Nucleus inside Omniverse Create. And when that file is saved by the Python script, I can then get a notification, since I have it open, that it's changed. I fetch and I get all the changes. And then I wanted to show you, we have checkpoints on Nucleus. So every version has been checkpointed. And I actually go to the previous one and open it. You can see this was the one where there were no materials. And I can actually restore this, restore that checkpoint. And then open it, and then now there are no materials. If I go back to Unreal, I'll see that I have a message here that says that the base USD file has changed, and I'll fetch it, and then now I have no materials again.